Audio Reflex Amplituner model TK-72. Let's turn it on. To the right of the power button is the headphones jack, and to the right of that is a speaker selector between A and B, or both speakers, A and B speakers together. To the right of that is the mono stereo switch. And to the right of that is the AFC switch, auto frequency control switch. To the right of those two switches, there's tone controls for treble, mid-range and bass. All these are notched. These two switches are loudness, filters for low and high frequencies, this is the balance knob, and next to it on the right is the volume knob, and further to the right is the function selector, and that is now set at phono. Next setting is tape, and there's a control light that comes on for each of these settings. Back to phono, FM stereo, FM and AM. All the lights seem to work. Indicator lights.
Once a few people own and fence all the land, you may no longer have an option to find a piece of vacant land to grow your own food.
The illumination on the frequency scale does not work. And the meters on the left don't seem to be working either, and are not backlit. The tuner receiver seems to be working okay.
Try and keep a roof over there.
The whole thing's got a mid-70s look to it. And the AM indicator globe seems to be blown on this as well. And these meters are unresponsive and do not work. Let's have a look at the back of the unit. On the back, above the power lead, there's a fuse holder for 25 amp fuse, made in Korea. Connectors for speakers B, as well as connectors for speakers A. Further to the left are RCA connectors for the tape deck, as well as the auxiliary connectors on RCA plugs. Further to the left are connectors for a turntable, and interestingly enough, there is a separate connectors for magnetic and ceramic cartridge type turntables. And above those, that was the antenna connectors, and this is the FM antenna at this stage. So if it doesn't sound quite right, that's because of this antenna. The whole unit's quite heavy and has a 100-watt power consumption rating. So perhaps about 40 watts per channel power output. Just switching in between A and B speakers, since the speakers I'm using have twin connectors. Thanks for watching, and see you next or the previous video.